Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Holy moly, Gary Gensler. What is going on with ya? This dude is out of control. And of course, Hester Peirce is on it. Tom Emmer is on it. We're going to get into that. Kraken has been cracked on. Kraken has been cracked on. I don't even know how to say it. Holy smokes. What is this dude is out of control. We're going to see. We're going to see if Tom Emmer and McHenry and Huizinga and Davidson, we're going to see. And we're going to see if they're going to put their money where their mouth is. We're going to see. We're going to hold them accountable. We're going to see if they're just all talk and rhetoric or not. We're going to see about that one. Good night. Craziness. Madness. By the way, you know, we're working on a new product, so we're going to be off the live streams for a little bit, maybe about a week. We've got to structure this product, get this product working, get it up and running. And once we're going to get it up and running, then I'll be able to hop back on and do some live streams. But I did want to shoot this video and kind of give you an update. Ron Hammond's giving us some updates on Congress. We'll cover that as well. And we'll cover the madness that is hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend. All right, guys, we're going to get into it. This is your XRP Ripple Daily News. In around 0 to 10 minutes, let's go over the market because, you know, the market is doing what the market does. This says Bitcoin's at 22,907. I think I'm going to refresh this and see what is really, really good. Let's refresh this. Let's refresh CoinGecko, excuse me, and see what is really, really good here. No. CoinGecko, refresh. The total cryptocurrency market cap is 1.06 trillion. It's down 3% on the 24-hour. Bitcoin dominance is at 39.6%. It's never a great number at that high. If you want it all season, if you believe there's some kind of bull run about to happen, that's not great. Bitcoin dominance at 39.6%. Bitcoin is trading at $21,817 again. Ethereum is trading at $1,544 again. And XRP is trading at 38 cents again. The market is just doing what the market does. Let's go over Ron Hammond's news. Let's go over his update for the digital asset space. I want to cover this with you guys. Let's go over this real quick before we get to that nonsense, that madness that is hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend. Ron Hammond gives us the update in Congress. He says, this week in Congress and crypto continues to be a priority this year. You don't say. Last Congress, we had the FinTech Task Force and select staffers solely dedicated to crypto policy. This year, the task force has been upgraded to a subcommittee. Well, how about that? Let's meet the new players in crypto, says Ron Hammond. First, it is important to distinguish a task force versus a subcommittee. A task force can't move legislation, but it held several hearings on a variety of crypto topics. Now that digital assets is a subcommittee, it can host hearings and move legislation. This will be key in 2023. Thank you for sharing that, Ron. Ron tweets on, I guess I should say, at the helm of the committee is Representative French Hill. Is that his name? Yeah, it is. French Hill. Interesting. Hill has highlighted market structure, stablecoins, and a regulatory framework are his top priorities. He has a track record of working on tough issue areas and partnering with the other side to get things done. If he wants to get anything done, he needs to work with his Democrat colleagues and former chair of the FinTech Task Force, Representative Stephen Lynch. Lynch recently penned an op-ed with Representative Chuy Garcia, saying the SEC should be the main regulator of digital assets. Don't like that at all. On the right side, there are several familiar crypto champions, most notably GOP Majority Whip Tom Emmer and Warren Davidson. While stablecoins and market structure are the main priorities of the committee, both Representative Emmer and Representative Davidson are leaders on securities laws and self-custody. The D side also has crypto champions in Representative Josh Gottheimer and Representative Richie Torres. Both of these members are unique as they have been vocal in their disappointment in the approach the SEC and Chair Gensler have taken with crypto, even though they are part of the same party, which is rare. This is what we need. That's what we need. But just as there are crypto champions on the D side, there are also crypto skeptics in Brad Sherman and Representative Al Green. They have gone as far as calling the crypto industry a sham and solely utilized for money laundering, tax evasion, and skirting past scenarios. And skirting past sanctions, I should say. Back to the R side, we have members who have been supportive of crypto mining and job creation, and Representative Timmons and Representative Brian Steele. These members have a heavy global focus on issues that will dominate this year, as China, national security, and capital formation. The only member who can say they've gotten crypto legislation to the finish line is Representative Mike Flood. During his tenure in the Nebraska legislature, then Senator Flood spearheaded a bill to allow state-chartered banks to custody crypto. He is a welcomed addition to the committee. Another experienced add to the subcommittee is Representative Donald's press. It says Congressman Brian Donalds. Congressman Byron Donalds. He led the House version of the Financial Freedom Act, which would allow 401 retirement plans to add crypto to their products, an issue also being led by Senator Tuberville. Okay, finally, there are a few brand new members who haven't publicly said much about crypto, but also present new opportunities for those seeking to educate policymakers. These members include Aaron Huchin for the Republicans and Wiley Nickel for the Dems. As Congress continues to map out its agenda for the next 2 years, it is reassuring to know the new Digital Assets Subcommittee has a deep bench of knowledgeable members on crypto. It wasn't too long ago you could count all the members who knew crypto on one hand. Interesting thought. Cool. Thank you, Ron, for sharing that. Now let's get on. It's a very, very good update. Let's get on to the madness that is Gary Gensler and Kraken. Now, Ellie Terry told us it was a big announcement, remember? Scoop, SEC sources tell me to be prepared for potential big announcement tomorrow. It could have something to do with the Kraken settlement following a closed meeting at 2 p.m. Could settlement terms have industry ramifications? We'll see. Well, hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend did a video. And this dude is doing the... I just did some videos like that. What is it called? Photo shoots. so that we could finish our product. Oh my gosh. Gary is hilarious. So today, says hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend, says today the SEC charged Kraken for the unregistered offer and sale of securities through a staking as a service program. Whether it's through staking as a service, lending, or other means, crypto intermediaries must provide proper disclosures and safeguards required by our laws. What a sham. How disgusting can you ever be? The modern investor, the OG, the one, the GOAT of content creators in the digital asset space, the modern investor, the GOAT, says the audacity of creating a video like this while you spit in the face of millions of people in crypto. Just remember, everyone who lives in the U.S., you can stake these coins yourself without an intermediary. The SEC can't stop you from staking at home on your own computer. The old staking as a service, huh? I wonder if they're going to go after Anchor next, ANKR, and all the things they're doing, if they're housed in the U.S. It'll be interesting to see. Of course, so you got some people notable commenting on this tweet. Thinking Crypto, Tony at Thinking Crypto says, you are anti-American corrupt. You are an anti-American corrupt regulator. You should resign immediately. Hester Purse says, today the SEC shut down Kraken's staking program and counted it as a win for investors. I disagree and therefore dissent. And here's the official dissent notice on the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's website. Today, the SEC, I won't read that again, Kraken operated a service through which its customers could offer their tokens up for staking. The customers earned returns and the company earned a fee. The commission argues that this staking program should have been registered with the SEC as a securities offering. Whether one agrees with that analysis or not, the more fundamental question is whether SEC registration would have been possible. The more fundamental question is whether the SEC registration would have been possible. This is what Nexo said. And this is what Library told you as well. We can no longer afford to be naive about where the real war is. And there is a war going on. It ain't about trying to protect you and I. It ain't about trying to protect capital markets. It is about giving the incumbents time to prepare to try to take over this space. Snatch it from our eyes and snatch it from our hands and bring us right back into their liquidity pools. Don't believe it. It's still true. In the current climate, crypto-related offerings are not making it through the SEC's registration pipeline. They're going in. They got their jumpsuits on. They got their gear. The jumpsuits. They got their shorts and their shirts and their tennis shoes. They got their armor all ready to go through this madness of a pipeline. And they can't get out of it. They can't come out with the proper registration. I wonder why. Brutal. In the current climate, crypto-related offerings are not making it through the SEC's registration pipeline. An offering like the staking service at issue here raises a host of complicated questions, including whether the staking program as a whole would be registered or whether each token staking program would be separately registered, what the important disclosures would be, and what the accounting implications would be for Kraken. We have known about crypto staking programs for a long time. Although it may not have made a difference, I should have called for us to put out guidance on staking long before now. Instead of taking the path of thinking through staking programs and issuing guidance, we again chose to speak through an enforcement action, purporting to make clear to the marketplace that staking as a service providers must register and provide full, fair, and truthful disclosure and investor protection. Using enforcement actions to tell people what the law is in an emerging industry is not an efficient or fair way of regulating. Moreover, staking services are not uniform, so one-off enforcement actions and cookie-cutter analysis does not cut it. Most concerning, though, is that our solution to a registration violation is to shut down entirely a program that has served people well. And I would add, more importantly, well, I'm not going to say that, but has served people well. Here's the kicker. The program will no longer be available in the United States. And Kraken is enjoined from ever offering a staking service in the United States, registered or not. A paternalistic and lazy regulator settles on a solution like the one in this settlement. Do not initiate a public process to develop a workable registration process that provides valuable information to investors. Just shut it down. Scathing words from commissioner at the SEC. And apparently she either is getting outvoted or hashtag Gary Gensler is just doing his own thing because he's the chair. And again, the banking regulators know this. That's why they ushered that dude to the front of the room before the POTUS, so that he could do their bidding. And in turn, they'll open the doors for him at his next position at the White House. That's just what it is. That's what it is. You scratch our back, we'll scratch yours, bro. That's what it is. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. That's what it is, my guys and my gals. That's what it is. Period, point blank, full stop. That's what it is. But don't worry. Don't worry. Tom Emmer says a change is coming. So we shall soon find out. I can't wait to see the cure against it go before these committees. Can't wait. We'll see. We'll see what the real deal is. But rest assured, all these backdoor things that they're trying to do with the banks and the crypto companies not giving them access, it's just a slow down thing. It's a slow down thing. They're trying to snatch us back into the liquidity pool. Understand that's where the real war is. The question is, are you going to participate in that or not? Or are you going to level up your IQ on decentralized finance? It's up to you. What are you going to do? It is really, really up to you. I get it. Do you have to apply risk management? In DeFi, 1,000% you do. 1,000% you do. But if you just hide on your ledger, how is DeFi going to win without participation? How is it going to win without liquidity? I'm in DeFi to this day, and we took a major L on CeFi. And I'm in DeFi to this day with my most valuable asset in crypto. Because I believe we have to participate to win. That's my thing. We have to participate to win. I believe it. I truly, truly do. So anyway, guys, this wraps up your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. I hope it has been of value to you. If it has, do me a favor and hit that like button so we let all the people out there know that are hanging out on YouTube watching lions reunite with their rescuers. What? They remember these rescuers. Crazy. Years later, they remember them by the sound of their voice. Craziness. But there's some people hanging out on YouTube watching those kind of videos who don't know about this new asset class that's being built right underneath their nose called the digital asset space. They don't know that old money doesn't want them to win. They don't know. They got their head in their sands. And if we want to create a new 1%, we got to first start by hitting the like button on this video so we can get this channel out to the more people out there that don't know what's going on. We got to let them know because we need a new 1%, the worst way. And if you enjoy the hangout, please consider subscribing to the channel because there's a shadow ban on the channel because we speak the truth here. But together, we're going to break that shadow ban. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.